Okay, so this weekend was Comic-Con, and Marvel announced a bunch of stuff. Been a pretty big weekend for them, so I'm gonna recap what they announced and give you my thoughts on it. So first of all, there's one thing we have to mention. Tell them R2. That's right, they did it. Unadjusted for inflation, Avengers Endgame is now the highest grossing film in movie history. I'm just so glad for them. I'm so glad. I did my part. I saw it more than once, of course. Okay, so okay, I'm getting to it. So let's go ahead and recap our new announcements. We're going to start with the films. Okay, so one of the films they announced is Eternals. Now, this is kind of a niche film, sort of like Guardians of the Galaxy was before it came out. So I'm anxious to see what they'll be doing this. I'm pretty excited about it. It should be interesting, if not nothing else. So there's that one. Apparently starring Angelina Jolie, and she's a pretty well-known actress, so shows you how this franchise has grown over the years, getting all these really big stars now. Okay, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. So there's this one's another more obscure hero, not really well known, but based on what Marvel's done so far with more obscure properties, again, Guardians of the Galaxy being a good example, maybe Doctor Strange would be included in that as well. They've done a good job so far, so can't wait to see what they do with this. Notice it's called Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, so I wonder if that means we're finally going to get to see the real Mandarin instead of, just Trevor Slattery playing the made-up Mandarin, so we'll see where that goes. What next? Oh, yes. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Now, yeah, that's my concern too. Apparently, this is going to tie in with the series they have coming up, WandaVision, about Scarlet Witch and Vision. Apparently, it's going to tie into the movie. The first time they've ever really tied the movies into with the TV series. I mean, the Agents of Shield had references to the movies that were coming out while it was airing, but you didn't have to watch Agents of Shield to understand what was going on in the movies. So I don't know. That might hurt it, might help it. I don't know. We'll have to see. Thor: Love and Thunder. Okay, Taika Waititi is back directing, so hope that means good things. Both Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson are returning as Thor and Valkyrie. That's good. Apparently, Natalie Portman's coming back. Gonna be Jane Foster again. Yeah, that's right, and she's also gonna be able to wield the power of Thor. So we'll see where that goes. I know it wasn't well received in the comics, but again, Marvel Studios has done some pretty amazing things so far, so I'm optimistic. All right, Black Widow prequel. This is probably the one I'm most excited about. Hope we finally get to find out what happened in Budapest. And ScarJo's back, so we still got our Black Widow fix. I know after what happened in Endgame, we were all pretty sad about that, but get the prequel. Finally get her story. The movie we've been wanting basically since Iron Man 2, and now we're finally getting our Black Widow prequel. Blade. So this should be an interesting one. Okay, settle down. Yeah. So, Mahershala Ali thinks it's a pretty good choice for the Blade casting. Yeah, so we'll see where this goes. I don't think he's gonna get to battle Morbius because I know Sony wants to make Morbius part of their Venom universe. That's not in the MCU, but adjacent to it, but it's kind of in it, but not. So we'll see what they're able to do with that. So yeah. So there's the movies coming out. Now let's talk about the Disney Plus shows. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I think this is going to be a pretty good one. So I remember before Endgame, it's like, okay, we know Chris Evans is leaving. Steve's not going to be Cap anymore, so who's it going to be? Is it going to be Sam or Bucky? Because they both took on the role in the comics, and we got our answer at the end of Endgame. So I can't wait to see how these two work together in their series. Should be pretty cool, I think. WandaVision, yeah, I'm I'm open. I don't really have it's not that I'm really excited for it. I just not sure what they're gonna do with it. You know, given what happened to Vision and Infinity War and everything. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with it. What else did they announce? Loki. We're all excited for the Loki one, right after what happened in Endgame with that new time that was created. Yep. So, you know, Loki only does two things: dies and steals the Tesseract, and we saw what happened in Endgame, so we'll see where that leads him. What If? I'm actually pretty excited for What If. Apparently, it's going to be their first animated series. You know, it's going to be starring Jeffrey Wright as the voice of the Watcher. So we're gonna get to see what might have been. So I think this should be pretty cool. They're probably gonna be. I wonder if they're gonna be like self-contained stories with each episode, or if it's gonna be a long-running thing. Guess we'll have to wait and see. And a Hawkeye TV series, gonna be about Hawkeye and his family and all that. So good to see more of his backstory. I think what Hawkeye's doing when he's not being an Avenger. Okay. All right. So that's the news, the Marvel news. Again, lots of good stuff coming up. Again, probably most excited for that Black Widow prequel. I've been wondering about that for a long time, and lots of other people have as well. So, see where it goes. Next time, catch you guys later. All right. Bye, guys.